Okay, so hopefully you got this answer. So I've got 3 times 10 million plus 4 times a million plus 5 times 100,000 plus 4 times 10,000 plus 7 times 1,000 plus 1 times 100 plus 2 times 10 plus 6 times 1. So hopefully that's the answer you got. If not, go back and watch the video and see if you can figure out how to get that answer. Let's look down here at what it's asking us to do down here. It says, write the following number in word form. So writing numbers in word forms can be tricky. So here's what I would recommend. You have to know the place in order to do it properly. So I'm going to go ahead and write this number down in my box. So I'm going to go ahead and, oops, I forgot to click on the eraser, my bad. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this number that I've got in here, and I'm going to write that number in the box. So I've got, it looks like I've got a 9 here in the 10 millions. I've got a 2. Then I've got a 347. And then a 749. Okay, now I need to figure out how to write this in word form. So this is where period might come in really well, the definition for period, because it's going to tell me what this spot is. So I have 92. Well, what do if I look at the comma, I'm just going to look at this part above the comma. I have 92. Well, how many is in here? So I see I've got, this is millions. This whole section is going to be somewhere in the millions. So I'm going to write 92. Actually, you know what? It might be easier for me to type this. So I'm going to put in a text box. And so I'm going to write 92. And I need a hyphen between two numbers that go together that are somewhere in the tens, or in somewhere between 10 and 100. If they go together, I have to put a hyphen in. So I've got 92, and we decided that was the million spot. Then up here, I have, if I just look between the two commas, I have 347. Okay, well, I can write that. I'm going to go ahead and write 3, oops, need a space, 100, 40-7. Okay, but what section is this? Well, I notice I got thousands, 10,000, 100,000. So it looks like it's all thousands. So I'm 347,000. And then down here, between what the period, the decimal point, and the comma, I've got 749. So I'll type that. -9. Okay, and this is ones, tens, hundreds. It's the one spot, so I have nothing else to add. So my entire number here is 92,347,749. So that is how you go about writing the word form of a number. Okay, so let's look at what we're being asked to do next. Now we need to figure out the value of some numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and look at this one, and I'll do A. So it says identify the value of the highlighted digits in the number below. So I see that it looks to me like, what is that? The 4 is highlighted. So I need to know where this 4 is. So if I start up here, I notice that we start at 0 here. So I'm going to go up. It looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like that is the spot I need right here. So if a 4 was there and I have 10,000 here, so I remember the value of that is going to be the 4 times the 10,000. So I'm going to go ahead and enter a text box. So I know that 4, and you don't have to actually do this part. You could actually write over here. You could write 4 times 10,000 to help you out if you needed to in your scratch work. It's really sloppy on here. And I know that is equal to what I'm going to write here. So it is, oops, for some reason I'm not, there we go. It is 40,000. So now I want you to see if you can figure out what the value is of the 9 and what the value is of the 7. Once you figure that out, come back to the next video to see if you got it right.